Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing tons of deep cleaning. I've got some really satisfying before and afters for you. I'm going to be cleaning out like deep cleaning my robot vacuums, and as you can see in these clips here, they're disgusting and I actually really enjoy cleaning them. It's not something that I dread at all. I think they're fun to clean, but I'm going to share with you how I do it if you own one. It's super easy to do and it's a must. And then I'm also going to be cleaning out and organizing my freezer, and then just cleaning up the normal messes that are around my house as well, and also decluttering this drawer here where I keep my kids like plasticware, their cups and straws and all of those little things. Just little things that have been needing to be done, that have been on my list, that we're going to get tackled today and get those done. So if you need some cleaning motivation, then definitely stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Okay, getting started in here in the living room, which is / my son's playroom. I've got so much stuff in here. Dishes, because this is where we all pretty much sit. There's like this whole big sectional, but we all choose to sit in the same seat. We fight over the same seat. I think it's because it's like the one that's next to the table, but also the perfect view for the TV. The other one has a table, but it's not the perfect view for the TV. So everyone always chooses this seat, and it's the most worn in all of the seats of the couch as well. We really need to start alternating seats. I'm going to go ahead and clean up that part, and then just clean up his toys and all of the normal cleaning, but I also need to deep clean the couch, and I also wanted to wash all of my pillows and my blankets. So I'm taking off the pillow covers and taking everything upstairs to wash it. I like to do this about once a month, so I like to keep in mind when I'm purchasing pillows things that I can wash easily. So pillow covers is definitely a great idea because you can take those off and wash them very easily. Now, before you say it, because I already know, you're gonna say, Jess, what are you doing? Why are you cramming all of these into your washing machine? There's no way it can handle all of that. And to you, I say, you're right. I know. I always try to test my washer's limit, and I'm always finding out the hard way that it just isn't up for the job, okay? But I will say it really could handle everything that I put in it except for that white pillow. It always struggles with my big white pillows. By the way, this Deep Clean by Arm & Hammer is the best laundry detergent that ever was made. I also love the Persil Intense Fresh, but this one, you guys, it smells amazing. I've been talking about it for a long time now. I always have trouble with those white pillows. I end up having to go up and take them out and then wash them separate, and then they still give me issues. I think it's because they're so big, and when they get wet, they get really heavy, and then of course it throws it off balance. So in my defense, it handled everything great except for that pillow. But what you didn't see is I ended up going up there, pulling that pillow out, just washing everything else, and then doing that separate, and then it all worked out fine. But yes, you would be correct. I did overload the washer, and I know better. Do as I say, not as I do. I have my little helper in here helping me clean up his toys because this is his mess, so he is learning to clean up, and he doesn't have chores that I write down on like a chore list, but he definitely helps to clean up when it's time, and definitely with his toys because he's the one making the mess, and I am not teaching my son that he's gonna have a woman cleaning up after him constantly. Absolutely not. He is going to learn to clean up his own messes. He is going to learn to clean his own room. He's going to learn how to make his bed and wash his bedding and how to do his laundry and all of the things. And I teach my girls the same thing. They also learn how to take care of themselves because that's part of being an adult, is learning how to clean. And I will tell you, I have experienced adults in my adult life, like friends and stuff, whose moms did everything for them growing up. And then when they became an adult and had their own house, they had no idea how to manage it, how to clean, and they weren't happy about it. So honestly, I think that that's the best thing you can do for your kids. I'm trying to use up the last of my Mrs. Meyer's gingerbread that I got for the holiday season. I think it got shoved in the back of my cabinet and I kind of forgot about it for a hot minute, but I've also been using my hypochlorous acid a lot too, to be fair. But I wanted to use this up. It smells so good. The Mrs. Meyer's cleaning products linger for a while, so you can clean with them and then walk into the room a couple of hours later and still smell it, and that's something that I like about their cleaning supplies. But I will say that after I was done in here, my living room smelled like gingerbread cookies. In fact, my daughter came in and said, "It smells like gingerbread cookies in here." And I was like, well, that would make sense. Also, make sure that you stay tuned for behind the scenes, because right here I did something that was pretty funny and it made it in the behind the scenes. And if you are new here, I always do behind the scenes, which is just all of the behind the scene footage and mishaps and things that go wrong while filming. I put those at the end of the video for y'all's entertainment, and you love them. and there's some good ones in there today. So I am just going to quickly vacuum up all of the crumbs and dog hair and things like that off of the couch, and then I'm going to go ahead and clean them with my Castile soap. This is how I clean my leather couch. I just use warm water, some soap, and a rag. This time I accidentally put too much Castile soap in there, so you do not need as much as I put in these first clips. I am going to go back and fix it because I realized about 2 seats into the sectional that I had way overdone it. So I went back and fixed my mistake. So you don't need much at all. I would honestly say about a quarter size amount is really all you need. That helps to clean the leather, but it also moisturizes it. But I also bought a leather moisturizer. I have never done that to my couch, and we've had it for 4 years now, and I've never done that, which I know is really bad, but I did order some, and it will be here today. Actually, I think it's coming from Amazon, so I'll let you know how that goes. I'll use it in an upcoming video if I like it. I'll share what it is and everything. I am going to start doing that from now on. After I wash it, I am going to condition it as well. You probably should be doing that from the get-go, but you know what, it is what it is. We're here now, and I'm doing the right thing now. But anyways, I have used Castile soap to clean my leather couches for years and years and years. It's a really easy way, and also you can get Castile soap in different scents. I have mine in almond, so it smells really good as well. I found this carpet powder on Etsy. I got 3 of them actually. I got this April Fresh laundry run, a black raspberry vanilla, and a peach one. The peach one's my favorite, and I'm sprinkling that on my area rug, and I really love doing this because it makes my whole house smell really good, like instantly. So that's something fun you can add to your cleaning routine. It helps motivate you to clean. I feel like getting new cleaning products helps motivate me to clean, and I know that's a hot topic here on my channel, is just how to stay motivated and how to stay on top of things. And we talked about this last week, but like not everyone, like it doesn't come natural to everyone to keep a tidy home. Like for some people that's real work. I'm just trying to share tips as we go, things that can help motivate you, and that is a big one for me personally, is getting new cleaning products. Get a carpet refresher or something like that. Definitely anything that smells good is also a motivator for me, but any type of new cleaning appliance, cleaning spray, anything that smells good, anything like that, that motivates me to clean. There's a bunch of different girls that sell that type of thing on there. I think that they're great, especially if you have like company coming over and you want your house to smell good. That would be something you could do really fast. We're going to get into is cleaning robot vacuum. So if you have one of these and you've never deep cleaned it, I'm going to show you how to do that today. If you don't have one of these and you don't need to deep clean one, you're still going to like this because it's super satisfying. At least if you like to watch really gross things be cleaned, because these are really, really gross. I like to ideally take these apart and clean them like this once a month. If you had the time, it would probably be better to clean them like this every week, every 2 weeks. But if we're being realistic, every month, this is about what they look like at the end of the month. This is the process that I do to clean them. It's really, really easy. Don't let it intimidate you, because like I hate taking a vacuum apart and cleaning it, but for some reason these I don't mind cleaning at all. It's super easy. It's super easy to put back together. The hardest part of the whole thing is just letting them dry for 24 hours. I just throw everything in the kitchen sink and clean them basically with dish soap. But I'm going to take the pads off and wash those in the washing machine, and you can get new pads on Amazon, and I do. You do need to get them frequently if you use yours often like I do, because they do wear down pretty fast, and you can get those separately on Amazon for pretty inexpensive. I'm just going to take those off and throw them in the washing machine. I'm taking the dustbin out so that I can wash the dustbin and the filter. You can also replace the filters, and after a while I would recommend doing this, or at least probably the first year. You can just wash them. They even say you can, so I mean that's the instructions. I definitely would just wash them rather than replace them every month, because that would get really expensive and they're really easy to clean. clean. So I'm just going to use the hottest water that my sink will possibly give me and dish soap. I did use a little bit of OxiClean soft scrub for the white plate because I'm just very particular in getting the staining off. That's up to you. But I'm also using a little Rubbermaid scrubby brush that just helps to scrub everything too. You could use a toothbrush or a dish wand or a rag or anything. Just use what you have. But I do like using that little Rubbermaid scrubby brush because it gets in all of the little nooks and crannies, and there are a lot of nooks and crannies. So I'm going to go ahead and let all of that, now that I've like scrubbed it, soak in the hot soapy water while I clean the actual robot itself. I just used some hypochlorous acid. You could use anything. I sprayed it down. I'm just wiping out the dustbin compartment and the body of the robot, and then I'm going to pull out the roller brush and clean in here because this gets really dirty as well. But again, it's super easy to clean, and I love my robot vacuums. You guys know this. I talk about it all of the time, and they do so much for me. I use them every single day, but after a while, when they get dirty like this, I can tell because they stop doing as good of a job. So you definitely want to make sure you're keeping them clean so that they're running as smoothly as possible and they're cleaning as best as they can, because we know these are expensive. They're an investment. So you want to take really good care of them so that they last as long as possible. This one also is self-emptying, so it does have a vacuum bag in here. So I'm going to go ahead and change that out as well. As you can see, it was really full. So I had one extra that came with it. And then I did go ahead and place an order on Amazon. I think I got a pack of 10 of them for $20, I think it was. So I'll be set for a good while because I don't have to replace those vacuum bags, but like once every 2 or 3 months. They last a really long time, and that's with me using it every day. You can get those on Amazon though. I was using this little scrubby brush that I got from Temu, and I think I'm going to end up just throwing this away because I really like it, but the battery dies on it almost instantly, and I charge it. So I don't know what the deal is. I guess it's just one of the things that you get from there that's no good. So I'm probably just going to chuck it. It was a good idea, and it does a good job while the battery lasts. The battery just doesn't last more than 30 seconds. Somebody had requested that I talk about like your kids getting older and moving up and how sad that is, and she was really having, in particular, she was having a hard time with her child growing up and just dealing with the emotions of that. That's something that I'm going through right now, so I'm a great person to talk to about that, so I guess I could give my insight on it. First of all, it is hard. It's very bittersweet. The whole flying the nest thing is so much more than what anybody really talks about, and you really don't get to fully grasp the emotions behind it until you experience it yourself. But especially having a girl, I think, and I have a boy, but I'm not there yet, so I can't really speak on that. But having a girl that's about to fly the nest and having a woman in this world that we live in today, it's so dangerous and it's so scary to set her free. So my thoughts on it are, it's scary and it's hard, and it's okay that it's scary and hard, but it's also really exciting because with each stage that my child goes through, it's very exciting. There are different things that they're learning, they're developing their personalities. And right now she's at the stage where she's becoming an adult and she's becoming who she's going to be, and I get to see her set out in the world and see her thriving and being successful on her own. She has a job now and she drives now, and while that's all really scary, big responsibility stuff that of course gives me lots of stress and I lose sleep over, it's also really exciting. It's fun to see the child that you've spent every single day of their life raising up, and you've worked so hard and you've spent so many nights awake worrying about them. You finally get to see them spread their wings and fly. It's a beautiful thing, really. They're still your kid. Even if they fly the nest, they're still your baby, you know? I don't think that because they leave your house and they're technically adults, that means they're not still your baby. Like, why can't they still be? I have full plans on still buying my children Easter baskets as adults. I don't care if they're married and have families of their own. I fully plan to still do that for my kids. They're always going to be my babies. Like when my daughters have babies, I'm going to be there for them. I'm going to help them, you know, like come over and let them sleep and take care of the baby, and because they're still my babies. And I don't know, like some of us have you know, I don't know what you would call it, but like, I guess like childhood trauma from parenting, and not all of us have wonderful parents, okay? Like, let's just face it. But the only thing we can do with that is to do better for our kids. And I am all about, and I've talked about this before, breaking toxic habits and things that we grew up and we learned as kids that we thought were normal. Like, all of those things aren't normal, okay? And if you feel like something's not normal and you feel some type of way about it, it's probably because it's not, or at least it's not for you. Everybody's different. If you feel icky about something and it doesn't sit right with you or it doesn't seem normal to you, then it's probably not. And that's okay. And for me, letting my kids grow up and then just saying, okay, well, you're an adult now, good luck, that doesn't feel right to me. And that won't be the way that it is for my kids. They will always be able to come home. They will always have mommy and daddy. It doesn't matter if they're 25, 35, 45. If they call me crying and they need their mommy, then guess what? Mommy's going to be there. I just think that when you have kids, it's a lifetime responsibility. It's not until they're 18, just because they're out being an adult and doing adult things, and they absolutely should be, and you should absolutely allow them to do that and all of that. But if they come back and they still need you, that's perfectly acceptable. To still need mom and dad. We all need mom and dad. I am almost 40. I'm going to be 40 in July. You know what I would give to have a mom that would come and just make me a meal and take care of me? I'm not going to get emotional. I'm not going to cry, but I can feel myself getting emotional. But do you know what I would give for that? Not everybody has that, but my kids will have that. So that's just my insight on it, and hopefully that helps. So I just laid out some dish towels on the floor, and I turned my dehumidifier on high, and then I put a fan on to ensure that these would dry. And that really did help, because if you just lay them out to dry, they will dry, but it seems to take even longer than a day, honestly. But with those things in place, they were completely dry the next morning. So that's what I did. And now I'm going to move on to the next one. Like I said, I do have 3 of them. But again, I don't mind doing this. It's kind of fun for me. We're going to just do the rest of them really quickly. And I am spraying hypochlorous acid in the dirty water tank. I didn't mention that before, but that's what I'm doing. And letting that sit to kill the bacteria in there, because those things get nasty. They get like a film in there. And it's disgusting, because it's where all the dirty water sits until you dump it out, and bacteria grows in there rapidly because it's wet and it's hot and it's ew, it's so gross. Another thing that I was thinking about for this voiceover was about how, like, you know, getting motivated and all that again. If you kind of shift your mindset a little bit to thinking about cleaning instead of it thinking of it as a chore, but thinking of it as like therapy and doing it for yourself. So hence the name of my channel, Keep Calm and Clean. So for me, I clean because it helps keep me calm. I thrive in clean, tidy spaces. Everybody does, whether you think you do or not. It is the truth. Nobody can thrive in a cluttered, dirty space, period. I don't care if you think you do, you're wrong. For me, cleaning is like a form of therapy. So maybe if you just shift your mindset to, instead of, oh, I've got to clean my bedroom or I've got to clean my bathroom, this sucks. If you think of it like how good you're going to feel when it's done, it's almost like chasing that high, because there's almost a little high at the end of it when you're done, because it feels so good. You feel so accomplished. You now get to enjoy this clean and tidy space. Your headspace feels so much better. Mentally, you feel so much better and you feel good about doing it. There's so many positive things about it, and it really is kind of a way of, or a form, I guess, of therapy. And so if you try to shift your mindset a little bit when you get up and you're like, okay, I got to clean today, instead of being like, oh, I got to clean today. Oh, I'm going to clean today and it's going to be great because when I'm done, my space is going to be so clean. And guess what? I deserve my space to be clean. I deserve to live in a tidy, clean space, and I'm going to do this for myself. So maybe if you look at it like that, that'll help. I don't know. You could try it and let me know. I'm going to go ahead and move on to my messy kitchen now. As you can see, when I'm cleaning other areas of the home, it feels like the kitchen becomes the catch-all. I just kind of dump things in here and say, okay, I'll get to that next. That's the case. So my son was playing with his kinetic sand, but it is time to clean that up. So I'm going to take, he had his little Paw Patrols. He has a little bag here with all his Paw Patrol stuff in it, and he wanted to play Paw Patrols in the sand. So that's what he did. So I'm putting all the Paw Patrols in there, and then the rest of the stuff pretty much belongs in the kinetic sand kit. It's like a little construction set. It's really cute. And I love that it came with this bucket to keep everything in. So I'm just going to clean that up really quick. I've talked about this kinetic sand a lot because we got this for Christmas. It's been in like every video. I love kinetic sand. I am not scared of it as a mom. I hate slime. Do not get me started on slime, but kinetic sand is so easy to clean up. As you can see, I'm just picking it up and putting it in the bag, but anything that's left over, I literally just sweep onto the floor and vacuum it up. It literally sucks right up. It's so easy to clean. So it's one of my favorite things for the kids to play with. It's better than even Play-Doh because Play-Doh dries. I mean, Play-Doh is pretty easy to clean up if it dries on the hard floor. You can vacuum it up, but it definitely can get into your carpet and rugs, and that is not fun. This does not do that. It's just so easy. I love the way it feels, and you can do so many different things with it and be creative. My daughter has a baking set, so that one's pretty fun. But anyways, I love kinetic sand, and as a mom, I'm a huge fan. Someone also asked me to talk about my skincare because I brought that up in my last video. So basically my skincare journey, I definitely have been trying some expensive skincare products, which there are some very nice skincare products out there that are on the expensive end of things. But I've been learning from TikTok, like I follow a couple of dermatologists on there, and I've been learning that you don't necessarily need expensive skincare to have good skincare. There are basically a few basics that just everyone needs, and if you've got those going on for you, then you're good. And so I've been trying to focus more on affordable skincare products rather than the expensive ones and finding what works, and it is different every day. I alternate products and then I derma roll on Saturdays, but I will say what I do. My basic like staple items are a good face wash, just something gentle for your skin type, something from the drugstore. Don't spend a lot of money on it. The next thing is a vitamin C serum. I am using a more expensive one right now because I already have it, but the next time I have to buy one, I'm going to do my research, so I can't recommend anything right now, but it will definitely be something probably from Target or something like that. But just a vitamin C serum, that's very important. The next thing that I use is a peptide serum. Then then I also use a hyaluronic acid and then a moisturizer. So that's my, and then a sunscreen. Of course, a sunscreen. Don't forget that. That's like my morning routine. So wash my face, put vitamin C on, use a peptide, use a sunscreen and a moisturizer. Then at night is where it alternates. So I use the face wash again, and then I use a retinol or an AHA. Those alternate. I do use tretinoin. I have a prescription for it. It's really easy to get. It's really inexpensive, and it's really important. That's the one thing all dermatologists can agree on is a retinol. That one's a prescription strength. You can get non-prescription strength ones that are good. You just have to do your research. But I do use a prescription strength retinol. That alternates again. So one night it'll be face wash, retinol or AHA, hyaluronic acid, peptide, and then moisturizer at night. Obviously, I'm not putting sunscreen on at night. That's what my nighttime skincare routine looks like. It's very simple. I do feel like everything's going pretty good. I've just been struggling with some, I think, hormonal acne along my jawline. I don't know what's going on there. I feel like I'm a teenager again with all of my acne. I've been wearing pimple patches, which, by the way, the pimple patches work so good. I love pimple patches, and do not spend money on the brand. I think, what is it? The Hero brand. You can get it everywhere, but don't spend money on that. It's so expensive. You could get so much cheaper on Amazon. There's the pimple patches. You get like 150 or something of them for like less than $10. And then there's also some at Walmart you can get. And literally, if you look at the ingredients on the package between the expensive one and the not expensive one, they're the same exact ingredient. There's one ingredient in them. And so I don't know how companies can get away with that. It's such a scam, but do not spend a bunch of money on pimple patches. I fell victim to that in the beginning. When I first found out about pimple patches, I was buying the expensive ones thinking they were the only good one. Wrong. I was very wrong. I use cheap ones from Amazon and they work so good. You literally put them on your pimple, and in the morning when you pull it off, it's so gross, but your pimple will be on the pimple patch. If it's a really deep one, it sometimes takes a couple of days, but basically their ingredient inside of it draws out the pus. That's so gross. I hate saying that word, but that's what they do. I love them. They work really good. Do not spend a ton of money on them. Anyways, that's my skincare routine. I've just got to figure out the whole what's going on with my acne. But once I get that solved, I think I'm going to be in a pretty good place. My skin otherwise has been doing pretty good. Also, just with spring and summer coming up and we're going to be out in the sun more, make sure you're wearing hats and sunscreen on your neck and chest too, because that's important. And I will say that every dermatologist I've ever heard talk about sunscreen says you got to wear it even on days you're going to be in the house on cloudy days. It doesn't even matter because the UV rays can reach through your window, which is crazy to me, and I don't always do that, but that's what they say. So I'm just telling you what they say. Social anxiety, one of many fears that you don't get. And I know you don't want me to end up alone. But if tonight is just for sure, I'm much better off alone my own. So baby, yeah baby, ooh, I really need for you to save me. Everybody's dancing, going crazy, kinda rap along with Daisy, but I'm feeling kinda spacey. I just wanna head home. I don't wanna talk to anybody, I don't wanna know your hobby, so I'll wait down in the lobby, then head home. And I know you wanted me to meet your friends, but I'm so tired of trying to play pretend. Everybody's dancing, going crazy, kinda rap along. I have been needing to go through this drawer and declutter it for a long time. So we're going to go ahead and do that today. This is the little drawer that I keep with my kids' stuff so that they can easily reach it. It's got their plates, bowls, cups, that sort of thing, straws and all of that. And it's just crazy in there. And since my son is growing up, he's outgrown some of these cups. So I'm definitely going to be donating the ones that are still in good shape. And then I'm throwing away some of the plates that are no longer in good shape. I do think that I need to go buy a cheap set from Target or something of the bowls, just because we don't have a whole lot of those left, because when they get crusty, I just throw them. But the cups were still in pretty good condition. In fact, some of them hadn't even been really used but a couple times because I ended up not liking them. So those are going in the donate box, but I'm just going to clean this drawer out really quickly. It was pretty easy, not a big deal here. And I like the way it turned out because there's so much less in there, and it just feels better to have less. When you have so much stuff, it's just not it. It's not the vibe for 2025, okay? Last but not least, I needed to go through my freezer, and it's one of my least favorite chores, but it needed to be done, and it really wasn't that bad in the end. And fun fact, after I filmed this, I found out that my refrigerator is leaking, and so I had to turn the water off to it, and I'm waiting. We are probably gonna have to get a new fridge. I'm not sure yet, so stay tuned. Hopefully not. Hopefully it could be fixed, but either way, it's leaking. It's been leaking for a while. No fun. So tired of things breaking. That is part of being an adult and a homeowner, I suppose. But I'm going to just take everything out and wash the bins really good, go through anything that's expired and kind of just resituate and reorganize it. It looks so good now, just to keep my kids from completely wrecking it again, because they don't care, kids don't care. They open it up, they get what they want, they toss it back in. They don't care if it's orderly and neat. It doesn't bring them joy. It doesn't take stress away from their life, but it does mom. So I have threatened them, but we'll see how long it lasts. Okay, when I tell you this is my third time trying to end this voiceover, I've had microphone issues. It unplugged without me knowing. Oh my gosh. Okay, third time. This is going to be it. I'm going to go ahead and end the voiceover now because I'm tired of doing the voiceover. Voiceovers take so much work. I know it doesn't seem like it to you guys, but they really do. I've been sitting here for like 2 to 3 hours doing this. My back hurts. My eyeballs hurt. I'm done. So I'm going to go ahead and end that now, but don't click out yet because behind the scenes are coming. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It's free. It just notifies you when I upload. Also, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and a comment. If you feel like you don't have anything to contribute to today's conversation, you could literally just leave an emoji. You can say hi, anything at all. Engagement's engagement, and I will take anything I can get. I really, really appreciate it. But I hope you're having a good day. Have a good rest of your week, and I will see you in my next video.
Drive. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here
how dirty it is. The before. And Hanky's gonna help me clean. Get down from here, bud.
Don't say that. It's not funny when you say that. Is this where you put your nails?
Yeah, that's what you put your nails with.
What do you? How could I do
Don't
it?
clip your nails because I don't want you to get hurt. Okay, now we're gonna work on your toys. Okay, let's see here. What do we have? Where's your monster truck bag? Is this your monster truck bag?
Yeah.
Okay, let's put all your monster trucks in your monster truck bag.
Yeah, let's do that. But I see more of the stuffies. So I'm gonna put it in there too.
Okay.
On my back. This on here.
Okay, can you hand me, let's do, any other of those little vehicles? Give me those. We'll put those in here.
I got one.
Yep, hand those all to me. Thank you.
And 6.
Okay, now put your truck and your trailer in the basket.
It's still messy.
Yeah, we gotta clean now. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Cut. I thought that was Castile soap. All right, take 2. Where is my Castile soap?
It's your first. Oh, get a drink.
Did I do that right? This thing. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Can you go put this on the stairs?
Oh, yeah, I do that.
Thank you.
I like to help people.
Yeah, you're a great helper.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's unnecessary.
You scared me.
No, I think that would be the other way around.
Clean up, everybody for clean up. Clean up, clean up, clean up farts. Clean up farts. Clean up farts. Clean up farts. Clean up farts.
I heard you.
Farts, farts, go away. Don't come back.